Village Community Forum understand that Thurrock Council intends to sell unneeded community and council assets. I would like to ask the leader if it is the council's intention to use some of the money realised from these sales to support community projects and assets, or to keep it all in-house.
Keeping the money to spend with the council rather than the community, then I think we just have to look at what a council actually does and what a council has to do to balance the books. This council has seen its budget reduced by £29 million since 2011. We expect to see all of our direct government funding through revenue support grant be removed entirely over the next few years. And frankly, we don't spend money in-house. We spend public money on public services. Usually, when we've sold assets over the past few years, we've used that money to support our capital programme. And what that means is providing, amongst other things, extra school places, maintaining or upgrading parks and leisure facilities, or for instance, improving older people's accommodation. More recently, some of this money has been used to create the Community Environmental Development Fund, which community groups are now able to access. Where we can use capital receipts of this sort rather than borrowing money, we also avoid debt repayment, so free up more cash to support frontline services.
Thank you for that answer, Councillor Kent. My supplementary question is, as you may know, Aveley Village Community Forum is working in partnership with the Council to build a new community building as the home for the Aveley Community Hub. The more sustainable the building becomes, the less likely it is to need financial support from the Council. I would like to ask the leader if some of the money raised from the assets sold in Aveley or other external grants and funding to the Council, such as the 3.3 million new home bonus we recently talked about, can be allocated for the benefit of this project and the residents of Aveley, thus increasing the service and facilities offered for the new hub, reducing demand for council services and lowering the cost implications to the council in the future.
Bill says we have been working with the Aveley Community Forum to develop proposals for a new centre using the just over £1 million of Section 106 monies that have been raised in the Aveley area. The scheme, which will be phased, will provide a new youth facility, a separate community hall, including a new kitchen and toilets as a first phase. The intention is to relocate Aveley Library into that centre, which will of course mean that the library would be surplus to requirements. And although we couldn't be specific about the future of the existing library site, whether it would be kept, whether it would be used for something else, whether it would be sold, it would clearly be surplus to its current requirement. And it was of course more than conceivable that some of that could be put to other uses, or some of the money raised if it was sold be used for the type of scheme that Mr. Field is talking about. All of that, I have to say though, is for another day.
Thank you, Councillor Kent.